Welcome everyone to the 2011 Silver SPUR Awards. Our first speaker is someone who SPUR has worked closely with for many years, someone who needs no further introduction, the Mayor of San Francisco, Edwin Lee.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody, to the SPUR Luncheon Award. All right. Well, good afternoon. Welcome to the 51st Silver SPUR Awards Luncheon here in Moscone West. And as many of you, I came here to thank SPUR for their voter guide, because that helped me make sure that I voted correctly in this early voting. But beyond that, of course, the real reason that we're here is to honor and to recognize the extraordinary people and their contributions who are this year's recipient of the prestigious Silver SPUR Awards. Natalie Berg, thank you, Natalie, for your wonderful work in our city. Education advocate, but a great civic leader, Natalie, all the many years. Congratulations. To Art Gensler. Art, we just bumped into each other. Thank you for Airport Terminal 2. Still talking about how wonderful that airport is. Thank you, Art, MoMA, and everything else. You've been doing a great job. Rick Lobsher, thank you, Rick. Those historic streetcars, Market Street, advocating for quality of life on Market. Rick, thank you for your wonderful leadership. And my good friend, someone who I've known since law school days, Dale Manami. Congratulations, Dale. Thank you. Civil rights, human rights. Thank you very much. Well, all of you know the Silver SPUR Awards are given each year in recognition of a lifetime of achievement, civic achievement, and it's a real honor for me to be on this stage with so many of our wonderful civic leaders. I want to thank members of the Board of Supervisors who are here, elected officials, and the numerous department heads that have joined you today, because we all know that coming to a SPUR event is like coming home. A lot of friends, a lot of people who are engaged with our city, who want to make sure that the way the city works is efficient, that it reflects all of the good values that the city has. So a lot of thanks, a lot of amazement. You know, SPUR has as its wonderful objective the basics of how government should work. Basics like budgets, planning, working hard and making sure all of our departments are working on the same level with the same objectives. People expect the city to have its basics covered, the streets to be paved, reliable transportation, the city to be safe. SPUR has been a wonderful partner in doing this and certainly a personal resource to me, and I know that all of you who have spent your careers in the public sector are also just as grateful to SPUR. SPUR asks all of us in government to think about how we can do our jobs better, more efficient, and truly serve our residents. This past year has been a very special year for me. I've had a tremendous opportunity to learn, to lead, and to serve our city in a very challenging and rewarding time. And I'm happy to report that we've accomplished a lot just in the past 10 months. We've balanced the budget. We've kept our city safe. We're reforming our city pension system. We're getting the city ready for the America's Cup, and we're creating jobs and local hire as a result. I'm proud this past year that we've had a very inclusive budget process. Thanks to working with the members of the Board of Supervisors and our office, we've engaged every member of the board, our neighborhoods, our community organizations, and thousands of our residents in the town hall meetings that we've held. We've worked hard to put our city's financial house in order with two-year budgeting, and then for the first time, 5-year financial planning. In April of this year, I was proud to appoint Chief Greg SPUR to be our city's police chief. What a wonderful job the chief is doing. Thank you, Chief SPUR. I see you out here today. Thank you very much for being here. Something all of you will be considering very soon is our pension reform measure that was crafted with input from our labor, good government groups, business, and our elected officials to make sure that our pension system costs are reined in. and getting the city ready for our America's Cup. It's one of my top priorities. It will generate over 9,000 jobs when it comes here, jobs across the construction, hospitality, transportation, and tourism industry. It will bring in over $1 billion to our economic impact for over the next 2 years. We are working with the America's Cup Event Authority to create portals for our small businesses, our job seekers, that will make sure San Franciscans and our San Francisco small businesses benefit from this great event. But I must say that growing jobs and growing our economy will be my top and is my top priority. That's why I worked with the Board of Supervisors to keep Twitter in San Francisco and sign the Central Market and the Tenderloin payroll tax exemption for this city. It's also why we work so diligently to have our Human Services Agency create the Jobs Now 3 program, creating more than 200 jobs out there to help our city residents at our merchant corridors. We've also launched recently several significant infrastructure projects that are creating job opportunities again for San Franciscans. Our new public safety building in Mission Bay will house the new Police Command Center, the Southern District Police Station, and the neighborhood fire station in a seismically safe building, creating 700 jobs while doing so. The General Hospital rebuild is well on its way, and when complete, that'll have generated over 3,000 jobs. In addition to fixing our infrastructure, our city's economic development strategy is working to create and attract new businesses, helping existing firms grow and create dynamic ecosystems for our new companies to start. You know, San Francisco is home to over 1,500 technology companies, 74 life science companies, and 225 clean tech and green businesses. We've seen how innovation has become our key driver in our San Francisco economy. In the first 6 months of 2011, 1.6 million square feet of office space has been leased to technology companies. And just to let you know, new and expanding companies like Twitter, Autodesk, Dropbox, Mozilla, Zendesk, and Kabam are keeping our residents employed and has made San Francisco a tech capital. Today, there's an additional 40 technology companies looking to lease or buy 2 million square feet in San Francisco. Thank you, technology companies, for keeping us employed. And I also want you to know that small businesses in San Francisco are the backbone, and they continue to be the backbone of our economy. We need to support them in these tough economic times. That's why I introduced a new storefront beautification program that is now providing over 20 small businesses in the Excelsior district a facelift to beautify their commercial corridors and attract more visitors and more shoppers. Today, this month, our unemployment rate went down from a year ago. Today, our unemployment rate is 8.3%. That's a whole percent from last year. It's 5,000 people more employed than a year ago. Thank you very much for doing your great work. We need to keep the unemployment rate low. We need to keep working. That's still not enough, even though we're the third lowest in the state. That's not good enough. We want to even be better and do better. So I'm going to continue working with SPUR, continue working with people that are committed to bettering the lives here, just like the awardees here today. Again, Natalie, thank you very much. Rick, Art, Dale, congratulations very much. Congratulations to SPUR on this wonderful luncheon. Thank you, Gabe.
Thank you, Mayor.